Indoor plants are more than just a way to bring a touch of nature into your home. Some plants have such stunning and unique leaves, they become a talking point for any room. In this video, we're showcasing 10 dramatic indoor plants with spectacular leaves that will not only transform your living space, but will also wow your guests. So, let's dive in. Number 1. Prayer plants. Prayer plants, or Calathea orbifolia, are stunning Brazilian plants that can grow up to 3 feet tall, boasting large, striped leaves that are sure to catch the eye. They prefer partial shade and high humidity, making them perfect for a terrace or deck in a warmer area. Although they may struggle indoors unless you maintain a humid environment, they are relatively low maintenance, requiring only light watering when the soil is dry and occasional fertilizing. The most fascinating feature: these plants move, their leaves rising and falling throughout the day as if praying to the light. Number 2. African mask plant. The African mask plant is a tropical beauty that can be challenging to grow indoors, as it craves high humidity and warm temperatures. However, if you dedicate the time and effort, you'll be rewarded with one of the most dramatic plants you can showcase in your home. Capable of growing up to 6 feet tall, this plant produces massive leaves with dramatic veining and a delightful purple underside. It prefers indirect sunlight, and its soil should always be kept moist. Be cautious though, as this plant is toxic to pets and may not be suitable for homes with curious animals. Number 3. Monstera deliciosa. Meet the Monstera deliciosa, commonly known as the Swiss cheese plant. This popular evergreen climber is adored for its distinctive appearance. The large leaves feature fenestrations or splits that lend it a unique, spider-like look. Although it prefers to avoid direct sunlight, it does require some light exposure. A bit of misting and good pot drainage are essential for its care. In return, this plant will spread across your space, presenting its enormous leaves as a visual feast for your eyes. Number 4. Elephant ear plant. Be cautious, as this one is toxic to pets. However, it ranks as one of the most effortless big-leaf indoor plants to cultivate. It doesn't demand much attention. Simply keep it out of direct sunlight. Water it regularly without soaking the soil to prevent root rot, and watch it flourish. It will expand with large, arrow-shaped leaves that reach for the sun. Capable of growing as tall as 8 feet, it's an excellent choice for those seeking a leafy spectacle. Number 5. Majesty palm. The Majesty palm is a pet-safe option that brings a touch of paradise into your home. However, be prepared for its grandeur, as it can grow up to 10 feet high. So ensure you have ample space. It should be kept away from direct sunlight and requires watering only 2 to 3 times a month. The palm produces beautiful, large arching fronds that sway gracefully in a breeze, reminiscent of a tropical getaway. Although it prefers high humidity, it can adapt well to drier indoor environments. Number 6. Ruffled fan palm. The Licuala grandis, or ruffled fan palm, is known for its unique and beautiful leaf shape, resembling a classic handheld fan with serrated, sharp edges. With leaves growing up to 2 feet wide, this pet-friendly plant brings a bold dash of visual interest to any room, even in busy designs. It requires minimal light, moderate temperatures, and moderate watering. Although it is a slow grower, your patience will be rewarded with its stunning pleated leaves. Number 7. Birds of paradise. For a burst of color and enormous leaves, look no further than the birds of paradise plant. The bold green leaves can grow up to 18 inches long, and in full sun, the plant will produce stunning orange and blue flowers. Growing a leaf per month on average, it provides dramatic coverage quickly. However, it can reach 6 or 7 feet in height with a 4-foot spread, so ensure you have enough space. It's toxic to pets and people, so it's not suitable for households with animals or small children. Although it requires rich, acidic soil, its daily care is minimal, making it relatively easy to enjoy indoors. Number 8. King Anthurium. If you have a lot of space and are in need of some botanical drama, the King Anthurium, or Anthurium Veitchii, could be the right pick for you. This plant is a showstopper, but you'll need to be patient. It grows very slowly and can take months to produce a single leaf. When it comes to care, it's fairly straightforward. The soil needs to stay moist, and the plant prefers to stay out of direct sunlight. The King Anthurium thrives in humid conditions, so it's well suited for those who can provide that type of environment. But once it gets going, those leaves can become larger than your hand and eventually reach lengths of several feet. Number 9. Rubber tree. For a touch of nostalgia, consider the classic rubber tree. This old-school favorite is known for its easy care and large leaves, which can grow to be more than a foot long. Be ready for a growth spurt. This tree can reach heights of up to 10 feet and grows quite rapidly. The foliage is lush and deep green, creating a stunning, dramatic display. However, be cautious if you have pets or small children, as the tree is toxic to both humans and animals. But if that's not a concern for you, you'll find this to be one of the easiest plants to care for. Just provide it with indirect light and keep the soil moist, and you'll soon have a towering plant that brings shade and beauty to your room. Due to its rapid growth, you might want to consider repotting it every year or so. Number 10. Snake plant. Lastly, if you're dealing with low light conditions, the snake plant is a perfect option for you. It can grow up to 8 feet tall, boasting large, blade-like leaves adorned with white and light green stripes. Remarkably, this plant thrives even in low light conditions to it's so hardy, it could practically grow in a closet. Plus, it only needs water once or twice a month. The vertical orientation of its leaves makes it a smart choice for rooms with limited floor space or any area where you want to create a visual lift. And there you have it. 10 dramatic indoor plants with spectacular leaves that will undoubtedly wow your guests. From the prayer plant with its praying leaves to the towering Majesty palm and the low-light-loving snake plant, there's something for everyone and every space. Remember, while these plants are all stunning, it's important to consider your living situation, especially if you have pets or small children. So, choose wisely and happy planting.